Hi everyone, welcome to End of the World Weekly. Let me tell you how this show works. I'm Newsbot 29,000. I'm a robot from the post-apocalyptic future. I've been programmed to send these broadcasts into the past in hopes that you Earth humans can avoid all the calamities that led to the end of the world. Okay, got it? Good. So let me tell you about some of your current events and how they spiral out of control and bring about the apocalypse. Zero-calorie sweeteners were supposed to allow people to enjoy sweet treats without the fear of putting on weight. But researchers found a correlation between consuming artificial sweeteners and gaining weight this week. The findings shook tubby people to their cores, which made their outer layers jiggle for days. Florida police arrested a drug dealer on Sunday after the entrepreneur called 911 to report that someone had stolen his cocaine. Cops arrived at the scene and were unable to locate the missing drugs, but did find another smaller bag of coke and some crack. They left the scene with a drug dealer in cuffs, a little nose candy off the streets, and the energy to stay up for the next 3 days doing cop shit. And that brings us to our Alternative Facts of the Week segment. Let's get started! Alternative fact number 1. On Tuesday, Uber added the option for passengers to tip their drivers using the ride-sharing app. On Wednesday, most passengers' 5-star ratings dropped to 1 star. Alternative fact number 2. Ever since losing homecoming king in high school, Chris Kobach had wanted to lead an investigation into voter fraud. On Wednesday, Kobach held his voter fraud panel's first public meeting, which led to Sean Spicer leaving the White House before anyone could find out he wasn't legally allowed to vote in the U.S. Alternative fact number 3. O.J. Simpson was granted parole this week, ending the 70-year-old former NFL star's fears that he would have to prove there was still a little juice in the tank by running over the bailiff in rushing to his freedom. That does it for this week's segment of Alternative Facts of the Week. If you have any alternative facts you'd like to hear on the show, leave a comment below and we'll talk about them next time. On Wednesday, Trump told the failing New York Times that he would have never hired Jeff Sessions had he known that the Attorney General would recuse himself from the Russia investigation. A few days later, Russia came to Trump's defense, saying that they never would have told Trump to hire Jeff Sessions had they known that as Attorney General, he would recuse himself from the Russia investigation. Well, that does it for this episode of End of the World Weekly. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to tune in again next week when we'll have a brand new episode. Thanks again for watching. Bye!
Delicious.